Hey guys, welcome back to JD Mods. In our last video, I believe we ended off with the Aristo being mostly wrapped. And today I'm going to be talking about the body kit, which as you can see is all mounted up. So I'm going to go over fitment, what kit it is, and how it mounts it. So this is the Duraflex AG body kit, and it is for the GS300. It's not actually meant for the Aristo, but of course it fits. And I got it at Driven by Style, which I guess is a United States company, and I had it shipped to Canada. I got a really good deal on it because it was just after Christmas. I think for the entire body kit shipped here, and it was the biggest box I have ever received in the mail. It was around 1,000, and I think half of that was shipping. So it was a really cost-effective kit, and overall the fitment's not bad. So the kit is already installed, so I'm just going to go around panel by panel and show you how we installed it and how the fitment is. So first, starting off with the front bumper, you can see we used 3 self-tapping screws in the center here, and once the grill's on you cannot see it, so not a big deal there. There's 2 bolts. It's hard to see, but they're right there. The camera will focus. There it is. 2 bolts right there, and then on the back side just some zip ties, and it's on there nice and sturdy. The one thing to note about the fitment of the front bumper, this side is the worst of the 2. You can see there's a fairly large gap. I did mention this is a cheap body kit, so the fitment isn't amazing, but this is a budget build overall. The other thing to note about the front bumper, if you have either a GS that you've turboed and you have a front mount intercooler, or you have an Aristo with a front mount intercooler, kind of an oversight on my part, I'm not going to be able to run my factory fog lights, unfortunately, because you can see the piping actually takes up the space where you'd have the fog light, which is a bit unfortunate because I really did like my fog lights, but that's okay. It also looks kind of neat because you can see through and see that it has a front mount intercooler while I'm driving it. So the side skirts were where we ran into less than ideal fitment, I would say. It's almost like they mismeasured the distance from here to here. It was too narrow, so you can see Kyle actually shaved off for me the inside of the kit on both sides to make it fit, because the door actually couldn't close at all, which is obviously a bit of a problem. So that was a bit irritating. And the other thing, on this side only, not the other side, is again like this ridiculously large gap. So we wrapped lower so you won't be able to tell when I'm grabbing it. And unless you're looking for it, you probably won't notice. But yeah, the fitment of this particular side skirt was not very good. So the side skirts we mounted using just self-tapping screws. You can see we went along the whole edge. There's some underneath as well. And I think on the other side we managed to fit ones in front and back going this way, but this one was not lining up quite right, so it's not, it doesn't have one there. But it's really, really sturdy, so I'm not worried about that at all. So the back bumper was definitely the best fitting panel of all of them. The one thing I didn't mention is we couldn't run the crash bar styrofoam on the front or back bumper, but that's not really a huge deal. But yeah, so this one fit really, really well. No real complaints other than the side gaps. Here, I'll show you on the side. The gaps right here were a little bit large for whatever reason. Again, just like an inexpensive kit, I guess. But this one went on really nicely. So again, with the back bumper, we just mounted it using self-tapping screws. You actually can't see them because we wrapped over them. Self-tapping screws and zip ties is pretty much how we mounted it. And again, super, super on there. Not worried about coming off at all. And also over here, I'm going to mention this is not part of the body kit. I don't even know if you can find these anymore. This is a CAS spoiler. I managed to get this with the car for only an extra $50, which is a pretty good deal. I can't find them anywhere online, but it turned out awesome. Fitment is obviously great, and it looks amazing. So to mount the spoiler, we just used the stock holes for the Aristo 3-piece, and we marked them, drilled and tapped into the spoiler, and then sealed all the holes with silicone as we put it onto the car, and it's really on there. So I also wanted to note, this came inside the front bumper with 2 other little pieces, and I took it off because I thought it looked gaudy and kind of stupid, and I wanted to be able to see the front mount intercooler straight through the bumper. So that does come with the bumper as well. That pretty much concludes the fitment video for the body kit. I would say it is good value, but not bought it, it looked terrible, so it's worlds better than that. If you want to see the car kind of in more of its complete stages, we update our Instagram a lot more. So follow us on Instagram at JDModsGarage. That pretty much concludes this video. So as always, please like, comment, and subscribe.